I'm not a writer.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. If I find my way home, yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning back in to your favorite channel, Pelican Bay Dog Talking News for the day. Giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Like I always tell you, some gonna like it, some ain't. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Go ahead and hit it up. Hit that like button up before you get up out of here. And don't forget to get up in them comments like you always do. Got this little female right here with me today. Belgian Malinois puppy. The ears starting to come up now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into that dog news for the day. Let me show you all. Let's get into that dog news. First thing I want to say, man, I'm working on a dog show on my side of town. You know, somewhere in South Carolina. I'm not sure exactly where at yet. You know, I'm just putting, some things together. But it's a confirmation show, strictly confirmation. No other treadmill or wall climbing, nothing like that. Strictly confirmation. But I'll let you know, working on getting, some real reputable judges. Trying to put everything together. So I'll let you know where I'm at with it. And when I get everything put together, I'll let you know a date on it. You know what I'm saying? Something we can have a good time, plenty food, plenty dogs, maybe some type of entertainment or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a halftime show or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll let y'all know, man. I'll fill y'all in. And another thing, I need any of my brothers or sisters out there, that make music. Shoot me some tracks, you know what I'm saying? Shoot me some tracks. Now, if you want to be creative, if my brothers or sisters, whoever make music, if you want to be creative, send me a track when you talking about the bloodlines, you breaking it all down, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about bloodlines and you rapping it, making sense with it, you know what I'm saying? But just send me something, man, preferably with not too much cussing in it, you know what I'm saying? It can be a clean version, you know what I'm saying? Of the dirty version or whatever. But yeah, if you got some tracks, send me something, man. Send me something. And I always support my folk out there that's doing other stuff. That's some of these bulldogs, they musicians. So if y'all brothers or sisters want to do but yeah, man, hit me up, if you're a musician, if we can, work something. If you got beats, you want me to, promote the beats, send me the beats. And, I can play them in the background when I do my, I'd rather have the beats from you than the beats that's on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Just let me know some things. But we about to talk about something real quick, and I ain't going to be here too long, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about this. All right, brother Antonio Hunt said on the message board, dog in the corner wagging his tail. He won't make the scratch, but he's still full of fire when the scratch is made on him. You know what I'm saying? Basically what he said. He's still putting up the effort, but he won't make the scratch and his tail wagging. What do you do with him? All right, now, in my situation, back in the days, I had one like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, his name was Spider. He was a Jeep, I want to say Jeep Rascal dog or something like that. Jeep Eli dog or something like that. But that joker named him Spider because he was a hard biter. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when he bite, he shake the soul out of it. You know what I'm saying? But well, a hard shaker rather. You know, and he had a hard bite. You know, I'm gonna tell you about that. His name was Spider. All right, perfect shape. He would work. He was a work horse. You know what I'm saying? He was a work horse. You know, I still got bruises on my leg now from when he bumped into him back in the days. You know, it made marks on it or whatever. But yeah, man. The thing with him, it can be 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the first one you alright. On the first one you might be alright. But anything after that, no matter who on top, he would not go cross that line. He could be all the way destroying what he was on. You know what I'm saying? Take him back, he wouldn't go across that line. Anytime I took him out, I knew I couldn't go to the scratch. You know what I'm saying? I could never go to the scratch with him. You know, one scratch, it don't matter if it's 5 minutes into it, 10 minutes into it, an hour into it. He ain't coming across that line. You know what I'm saying? But when he get over there, when the other dog come across, he gon' handle his business. You know what I'm saying? But in that case, brother, I kept that dog, you know what I'm saying, until he died, you know, because he was just a force of nature as a dog, but I would never add him into my breeding program, you know what I'm saying, because of the fact, me, myself, I can work with Gameness. I can't work with mouth. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that, if you lack the Gameness, I don't want to add that to my program. If you lack them out, I ain't worried about that. We can work with it. We'll find them out. You know, we're going to select breed our dogs and find the ones that look, that's showing the traits that we want. You know what I'm saying? But the Gameness, I don't want that because of the fact that I seen not only that one particular dog that I had named Spider, but I seen some of his siblings, coming down off that same stock of dog, do the same thing. Give it all they got, all they had. I'm talking about biting out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Biting out of this world. But once the whatever they going into, keep pushing. Somebody calling me from video, man. I'm on the middle of doing a show, man. I'm in the middle of doing a show. See, I can work with Gameness. I can't, work around mouth. You know what I'm saying? You can't use mouth to build a dog program, but you can use Gameness to build one. You know what I'm saying? I can't, if mouth, I'll find that. Mouth, about like they say, you find a good dog. Where is that? You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they looking for a whole hour, 2 hours worth of mouth. Some people looking for 5 minutes worth of mouth, 10 minutes worth of mouth. I don't know. Back in them days, it was about Gameness to me. You know what I'm saying? About being game. So one wagging his tail, still full of fire, and don't want to scratch. I mean, he don't need to be in my program because he's lacking the trait of the American Pit Bull Terrier. Yeah, he want to fight, but he don't want to go. It's about going. It ain't about fighting. It's about going. Going to the action. You know what I'm saying? If you look at them boys that's in the wars and stuff, look at their flags on their uniforms. They look backwards to you when you look at their flag, but that flag facing that direction because is showing you what the flag will look like when you're going towards action. When you're going towards action, the flag blows in the wind and it blows the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? It blows in the opposite direction. So when you're going towards the action, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Showing that you're going towards the action. And that's what it's about, going towards it. If you ain't going towards it, it don't matter what all that other stuff, what you doing in the corner. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't crossing, why would I add that in my program? You know what I'm saying? That shit might trickle down year after year after year after year after year, and I'll be here 2023 telling y'all about some dogs that I had that was wagging their tails in the corner and doing this over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Instead of telling you another story. But like I say, that dog Spider that I said that wouldn't scratch, he had some of the hardest mouth I ever seen. I seen one, time we took him out, and this was out in the woods hog hunting. You know what I'm saying? And he broke the hog leg. It didn't matter because we was gonna eat the hog anyway. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter, but he broke the leg. So I know he was biting, and but the thing was, to me, I don't know what you call that. It's not gameness. If something come over there, he's still going, but he just don't cross that line. I don't know what you call it. I just don't add it to my program. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? Don't add it to my program because I don't want that shit trickling down. And then you got a great bloodline, you know what I'm saying, that you add into that. And now you're going to blame the great bloodline offspring on that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, the dog's stopping. The dog's staying in the corner. This and that. Listen here, man. Like I say, that mouth only lasts for a certain period of time. That game has got to last to the end. You know what I'm saying? So what you going to rely on the most to try to put in your program the most, back in them days? The gameness. You wasn't worried. I mean, you worried about mouth, but, man, it is what it is. All of them biting. You know what I'm saying? All of them biting. Smartness, gameness, toughness, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? All of them biting. You end up with a biter that stay in that corner wagging his tail. You're going to see where that would have ended you at. You know what I'm saying? Where that would have, where your dog career would have been at. So that's just my opinion on that particular question you asked, brother Antonio Hunt. You know what I'm saying? But great question, great question. I do want to say shout out to brother Ed Volunteer for dropping the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it, my brother. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're having a good day. You know what I'm saying? Check out the video I'm dropping now. You know what I'm saying? Hope you like the video. Like I always say, man, shout out to all my brothers and sisters that hit me up in the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? That hit me up in the super thanks. Appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate all y'all. We're going to try to keep this bulldog thing rolling, man. We're going to try to keep it rolling, But I do want to say this right here, man. Some folk, that just, everybody ain't been riding with the video from day one. The videos from day one with the PBK9's channel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't check all the old videos out, to see what we was talking about way back then. You know what I'm saying? And, sometimes you have to catch some people up on things. You know what I'm saying? But the deal is, certain things when it comes to, the old stories and stuff that I've been through, I speak on that stuff because I done been down for that stuff already. You know what I'm saying? I done been down, you know what I'm saying? And from that point, I made a change. I did things differently. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, I speak the way I speak on certain things from the past. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it is what it is, man. I did that. It was, but you don't live like that. You don't keep going once you learn right. When you're doing wrong, you don't keep going on wrong. You make it, make things right and do what you got to do the right way. So some folk might not know, like, oh, he talking reckless, he talking this, he talking that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about PBK9s, you know what I'm saying? I don't know too many up-to-date kennels. I know some, great kennel brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? I know some great kennel brothers out there, but I don't know too many kennels that doing all this, whatever they talking about, that illegal stuff. You know what I'm saying? The kennels that I know, everybody doing the right things with these dogs. You know what I'm saying? And I know kennels from Miami all the way up to New York, to Virginia, all the way to California, all through South Carolina. And the kennels I know, doing the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in, like I always say, man, everybody in different boats, different situations. You know what I'm saying? When some folk, some of us are in situations where we can help others. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to do at the end of the day, with my podcast, with my show, with my broadcasting, or whatever I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, with my videos, however, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing, you know. Love the breed too much to see it get, destroyed the way it's getting destroyed and eliminated the way it's getting eliminated at the end of the day, you know. We just started 2023, and, I've been on the news tight, you know what I'm saying? I know when they taking dogs, you know what I'm saying, across the country. We ain't been losing that many so far 2023, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That means brothers aren't out here getting in trouble the same way it was in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Because the dog fighting raids was more consistent. You know what I'm saying? We right now we in the 5th month of the year. You know what I'm saying? And compared to 2022, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, period, compared to 2022. And that's good for the dog man. The dog brothers across the country need to pat yourselves on the back, you know what I'm saying, everybody, and shake the next dog man hand, because, to me, at least my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. If they ain't putting it on the news and doing it, then that's different. Like I told you, I only get mine from what's coming out in the news and stuff like that. So if they're not putting and broadcasting on the news, I won't know about it, unless I hear about it like everybody else through word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? But far as stuff that's being broadcasted and put on the news already, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing a whole lot of people with the animal cruelty stuff, like, them kind of people, you know what I'm saying? But not the game dog folk that's getting in trouble. So, like I say, man, shout out to all the bulldogs, like I always say, from the north to the south to the east to the west, across the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with the Gameness, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't game, I don't want it on my program, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when we go on these confirmation shows and stuff, when these dogs start getting tired and they want your dog still to have that good form, that good shape, firing off the right way, and he over there tired, if he ain't good in game, he just gonna be like, man, F this, man, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going on, looking at these dogs, chilling. I ain't about to flex for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You need a good game one that's gonna stay ready to fire at all times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he ain't coming across the line, what else you want? You know what I'm saying? If he don't come across the line, I mean, like that should be your only objective when you was trying to build a bulldog like that back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he didn't come across the line, what do I need him for? Far as, that's that particular situation. What you gonna breed and make more of that? And make more of it and sell it? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say take pride in your stock, man. When you take pride in your stock, you won't sell that. You know what I'm saying? Because, not saying you is, brother, because you just asked the question. But a person won't sell that to nobody. They won't even add it to their program if they taking real pride in their stock and not pride in their papers that they got. Oh, yeah, they got some good papers, but they ain't got no pride in their stock. You know what I'm saying? Papers look good, but the stock ain't worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? But if they take pride in their stock, they won't add that into their program. You know what I'm saying? Give it to somebody. Take it. Do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure get to the right, another good owner or something or whatever. But don't add that into your program unless that's what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for that, But it's to me, all when you add that in your program, when one won't cross the line, but he's still full of fire, and he willing to still give it all he got, but he won't cross that line, you adding, what you're doing is subtracting Gameness from your program. Whatever you got already going already, you subtracting Gameness from it. You know what I'm saying? You might end up with a whole little stuff that just quit on you. It might start off scratching, like the old folks say. You know what I'm saying? Old saying go, that's what it comes to having all these different bloodlines in your dog. You know what I'm saying? That's when this statement I'm about to make now comes out. You got 2 or 3 lines in 3 or 4 lines in your dog. Now he doing good at first. You know why? Cause that's that. That's the Bolio strain working good in him, right? He off a Bolio dog named Jax. That's that Jax working good and hard in him. You know what I'm saying? He working good in the first 15 minutes. And he even looking game. Jax wasn't no super game dog, but he even looking game because he got some red boy stuff in him. He looking real game. Looking like he want kind of smart and stuff like that, right? But he got some other Eli stuff in him. You know what I'm saying? And some of that stuff is doing that stuff like you talking about. staying in the corner wagging his tail, but full of fire when they get over there. You know. Now, he might take after the Bolio at first 15, take after the Red Boy on the second 30, and then when it count, he take after the Eli. Stay in that corner, wagging his tail, still wagging his tail. You thinking he gonna come across. You over there washing them down, wetting them off, cleaning them up, taking your 20, 25 seconds, then spin them back around. Then you take about 5 or 10 more, and then you think he wagging his tail, and then you release him. Then you looking down, then you, oh shit. Yep. And that's probably down to the 3rd generation by now. That done came down, it done trickled all the way down. That's the grandsons of the dog that originally did that. The dog originally did it is the one you made the Facebook post about, my brother. But now we talking about the dog, that's his grandson doing it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, he's still doing it. They still doing it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. That's why you got to be careful when it comes to, you know, all these crosses, because brothers make these crosses, but when the bad times come and the dog peel out on you, what you gonna blame it on? Who you gonna blame it on? You gotta blame it on one of them crosses. You know what I'm saying? You gotta blame it on something. So you're gonna be like, oh, that's the so-and-so in it. Or, oh, that's the so-and-so in it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. That's why you start your own family, and you can only vouch for your family and know how your family of dogs doing. You know what I'm saying? And then you know it is what it is. It don't matter how many crosses in it. Once you start your family is started. Okay? Now you take pride in your family of dogs. You know what you running, you take pride in that family. And you know what I'm saying? Then you don't have to worry about it. See, way back in them days, I never heard as many people walk around talking about mouth as I hear people talking about mouth in the recent day times. You know what I'm saying? Mouth. Man, y'all forget about the Gameness. Must be. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, all I knew was Gameness. You know what I'm saying? You want something 2 hours, if he's still there 2 hours, hour and a half, come across, man. Come across. You know what I'm saying? The schooling and all that stuff that you did helped play a part in your dog becoming smart, becoming an Albert Einstein, because he figured out how to do things. You know what I'm saying? All that's part of schooling. You know what I'm saying? You can have a smart dog, you know, and never been schooled out, but if he ain't never been schooled out, he don't know what, he just going off the fly. You know what I'm saying? He just going off the fly, and it might work like that sometime for him. You know, he can learn off the fly and work off the fly. You know what I'm saying? But a properly schooled one that's just as smart as he is and properly schooled, he ain't going to be able to do nothing with him because the dog just as smart as he is, he's schooled out on his style already. You know what I'm saying? And he going to work it. You know, he going to work it. No matter how much mouth you got, if a dog is smart and he's game to outlast that mouth, for one, if he's smart, he'll learn how to get away from that mouth. You know what I'm saying? Even with these protection dogs, man, if I had to pick one or the other between a hard biting dog and one that won't stop, one that won't give up, I'm going to pick the dog that won't give up. You know, I want the dog that's going to stay in the fight. If you slap him, if you hit him, he's still biting you in your shoulders. He's still biting your legs, wherever. It don't make no difference. He biting you. No matter the difference how hard it is, he in there. You know what I'm saying? You get one that he bite hard. Yeah, he bit him hard. He bit that man hard. And that man slapped the hell out of him with something, and now he running. He won't bite him no more. He's standing over there barking, doing the curb biting and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Gameness is what it's about in a lot of sports. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to human sports, you know, it's about being game. Them football players taking them concussions and stuff. You know, some of the boys ain't telling. They ain't telling when the mama animator went over there, them puppies over there acting up. These sports players, they ain't telling when they getting these concussions and stuff. Them boys, they don't want to get took out the game. They want to stay in. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep playing. You know, when them MMA fighters down hurt, you know what I'm saying? They done really, you know, supposed to be tapped out already, but they won't. You know, the game, man. They just staying in the fight to the end. You know, sports, that's how sports is. You know, and when you're competing with dogs, no matter what competition they going in, you want one that ain't going to quit, that ain't going to stop on you, ain't going to give up on you. You in that treadmill running, And I know exactly, say if you in some type of treadmill competition with another dog, and it's just a runoff, and y'all the best two runners in the state, on the East Coast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a runoff, and at the end of the day, somebody got to quit. You know what I'm saying? You want one that you can have confidence in. Every time you put them on that meal, they're going to get them wheels to spinning. They're going to get them wheels to rolling. Top speed. You know what I'm saying? Anime, chill your butt out. She over there growling. You know what I'm saying? Want to mess with them. When I tell her, because she like do this, right? Let me get off the subject real quick. I give them their food. She'll go over there, try to eat their food, and then leave from them. Because she know they jumping all on her trying to suck the nipples. It's so many of them that she can barely even stand up around them now. They come running over there, 14 deep, crashing on her. She got to, brace herself. So she go eat their food and then leave without feeding them. And I have to give them some more food. No, that ain't going to work. You take their food, you going to stay over there and feed them. And I'm going to give them some more food, so they can eat themselves. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when these sports activities, the dogs got to be game, man. They got to be game. They can be a lot of things, but they need to be game. You know what I'm saying? Pretty. They can be hard biters, pretty, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if they ain't game, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You can have a scent dog, you know what I'm saying? And he give up after so many miles. But a real game one, game, the word game means won't stop. And whatever they're doing, they own it. They're not going to stop. You got one that's game, he going to track for miles and miles and miles. He not going to stop. He want it. He own it. You know what I'm saying? His will to have that scent, wherever that scent coming from, is higher than his will to stop. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is to it, man. That's what it's about having. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of brothers, we be on these message boards and these chat boards arguing about having the best this and the best that. At the end of the day, it's about the gamers. The gamers won, and everybody, claiming they got the gamers at the end of the day. But, like I said, this wasn't going to be no long video today, man. I hope y'all brothers had a good day, having a good day, like I always say. Shout out to all my Bulldoggers from the east to the north to the south to the west, across the world. You know what I'm saying? Your boy PBK9 is giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, hit them comments up. Don't forget to hit that like button before y'all get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, like I told y'all at the beginning of the video, man, send me them tracks if you got a track. But if you send me a track and it's something that you want me to use for an intro or throughout the stuff, it got to be mixed down. You know what I'm saying? Tracks got to be mixed down, sounding professional. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody, But we just want things to sound correct whenever we play it. And if we do some type of make it or break it, you know what I'm saying? If y'all boys want to send y'all, or ladies want to send y'all tracks in, R&B tracks will only compete against R&B tracks. Rap tracks only compete against rap tracks. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to send your tracks in, we can do a make it or break it. You know what I'm saying? We can do make it or break it. Just send them in to me. Hit me up on my inbox. And it is what it is, man. Shout out to you. Like I say, I'm about to get up out of here. PBK9's giving it to you like I always do. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal out there. I'm out.
When you're with me.